Hola, hola, mis amigos. Today we're going to read a story about a fall scarecrow who lives on a farm. And there's a chicken right on his hat, right there on the cover. So the fall harvest, scarecrows are out in the fields. That's a nice hat, said Chicken to Scarecrow. Oh, yes it is, replied Scarecrow, but I'd rather have a walking stick. You see, I've been standing here for years now, and my arms are so tired. I'd love a walking stick to lean on. I'd swap my hat for a walking stick any day. Now, Chicken didn't have a walking stick, but she knew someone who did. Hey, that's a nice walking stick, said Chicken to the Badger. Yes, it is, replied Badger, but I'd rather have a piece of ribbon. It gets so hot and stuffy underground, so I prop my door open with my stick. But I'm always tripping over it. If I had a ribbon, I could tie the door open. I'd swap my walking stick for a ribbon any day. Now, Chicken didn't have a ribbon, but she knew someone who did. Hey, that's a nice ribbon, said Chicken to the Crow. Yes, it is, said Crow, but I'd rather have some wool. My nest is on this high stone ledge, and it's very hard to sit on. I'd love some warm, soft wool to line it with. I'd swap this ribbon for some wool any day. Now, Chicken didn't have any wool, but she knew someone who did. Can you think of someone on the farm who might have some wool? And look, there's the scarecrow right there. Maybe it scared the crow all the way up high on the ledge. Hey, a sheep has wool. And that's a nice wool coat, said Chicken to Sheep. Yes, it is, replied Sheep, but I'd rather have a pair of glasses. I have to keep a lookout for the wolf, and my eyes are not as good as they used to be. I really need a pair of glasses. I'd swap some of my wool for a pair of glasses any day. Now, Chicken didn't have a pair of glasses, but she knew someone who did. Hey, that's a nice pair of glasses, said Chicken to the Owl. Yes, it is, said Owl. My old one's broke, so I had to get a new pair, but I'd rather have a blanket. The sun streams through my window and keeps me awake all day, which wouldn't matter if I had a good thick blanket to sleep under. I'd swap these old glasses for a blanket any day. So there's his old glasses. He's wearing his new ones. Now, Chicken didn't have a blanket, but she knew someone who did. All right, quick question for you. Why do you think the owl is sleeping in the middle of the day instead of at night? Have you ever heard of nocturnal animals? A nocturnal animal would stay up all night long and sleep during the day. Can you think of any other nocturnal animals? Hey, that's a nice blanket, said Chicken to the Donkey. Yes, it is, replied Donkey, but I'd rather have a few feathers. The flies drive me crazy, buzzing around my ears. My tail isn't quite long enough to buzz 'em off and flick 'em away, but if I had some long feathers tied to the end of it, I could swat them easily. I'd swap my blanket for a few long feathers any day. Does Chicken have a few long feathers you think she could spare? We'll see. Aha! Quick as a flash, Chicken pulled out 1, 2, 3 of her longest feathers and tied them to Donkey's tail. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. She tied him up quick. Donkey was delighted, and true to his word, swapped his blanket for the feathers. And there he is, swatting the flies. And Chicken's getting her blanket. Chicken took the blanket to Owl, who swapped it for his glasses, the old ones, of course, so he can sleep during the day. Then she took the glasses to the Sheep, who swapped them for her wool. Not all of it, of course. And then she took some of that wool over to Crow. Crow lined her nest and swapped it for her blue ribbon. Then she took the ribbon to Badger, who swapped it for his walking stick. And you can see Badger tying his door open with the ribbon, like he said. Finally, she took the walking stick to the Scarecrow. With a grateful sigh of relief, he leaned his tired old arms on the stick and gladly swapped it for his old hat. Chicken took the hat and filled it with fresh, sweet-smelling straw from the field. Hey, that's a nice nest, quacked the duck. Yes, it is, said Chicken, and I wouldn't swap it for anything. So Chicken did all that swapping and trading and deal making, but in the end, she's done because she got the hat that she wanted, and everybody else got what they kind of wanted too, except the poor duck. So I hope you enjoyed this story, and maybe you've seen a scarecrow, or maybe you even live on a farm with some of these fun animals. Either way, hope you enjoyed it and it can inspire some of your next creations. Adios, amigos.